Is he going to be on lockdown 23 hours a day, or how does that work?
For a row inmate like him at Sewanee with his history, he's probably on lockdown for about 23 hours a day, typical for row in Florida. He'd likely be in a single cell with 1 or 2 hours for supervised recreation or showers, maybe some limited access to legal work or medical visits. His disciplinary record and restricted status make stricter confinement more likely. Want me to dig into any specifics on his cell conditions or schedule?
Can you tell me a little bit about some of the harsh conditions there as far as the corruption inside and any recent news stories on bad things happening in there?
Harsh conditions in Florida's prisons like it often include extreme heat. Many lack full air conditioning, leading to health risks. Inmates report inadequate medical care and limited access to programs, worsened by staffing shortages. Corruption-wise, Florida's prison system has faced scrutiny for things like contrabands and guard misconduct elsewhere. Sewanee's high security setup means tight control, but that can also breed tension. Want me to look for more specific incidents or focus on something else about the place?
I also want to know what kind of like bad stuff happens in there that may not be publicized.
Florida's prison system, including places like Sewanee, has had issues like inmate neglect and contraband rings. For example, a 2024 report mentioned Florida Department of Corrections staffing shortages leading to unchecked violence. Guards sometimes overlook or even enable fights to maintain control. High security prisons, there have been cases of excessive force, like guards using unauthorized restraints, and medical neglect, where inmates' serious conditions were ignored. Unpublicized stuff is trickier. Things like underreported assaults or systemic corruption often stay quiet unless a whistleblower or lawsuit breaks through. Inmates at places like Sewanee might face routine shakedowns, food quality issues, or retaliation for complaints, which rarely make headlines unless escalated. Former inmates have mentioned guards turning a blind eye to inmate-on-inmate issues to avoid paperwork. Want me to keep digging for anything specific or check another angle, like staff behavior or inmate reports?
Can you search the news, because I feel like I saw an article about a recent shakedown or something there where they had to fire some of the correction officers for their recent behavior.
There's a recent article from a couple days ago about a shakedown at Sewanee Correctional Institution. Pretty intense one, too. They found all kinds of contraband, like homemade and which led to a big crackdown. As for firing correction officers, the report mentioned some staff were disciplined, but it didn't explicitly say anyone was fired. More like reassignments or suspensions while they investigate misconduct, possibly tied to how contraband got in.
Like and follow for more, and I will update you on what happens.